I have made it to Missouri. Missouri is home of my college roommate, Maya. Shout out to Maya. Today, I took half an hour and I came here to the Gateway Park where I paid $10 to park for 30 minutes of walking. But anyway, I'm on day 1 of my trip. I left at 8 a.m. I have about 4.5 to 5 hours left of my trip. I'm going to Kansas City, Missouri. And I'll be staying off the interstate somewhere. So I think total on the road today is about 10 hours. Tomorrow I drive from one end of Kansas to the other, and I visit my friend Laura in Denver. Today we are expecting rain. I have avoided rain so far. I have no idea how, but I'm definitely gonna run into it, I think, in the next state. I also have a hole in my cargo bag on my car. It ripped from my Ziploc air-sealed bags of clothing. The edge was sharp and had somehow rubbed a hole in my cargo bag. So I have duct taped the cargo bag. It looks a little sketchy, but it's working. Is it waterproof? No. Water resistant? Maybe. My car is full of things, just packed full of stuff, and I'm weighed down. I think I am less efficient by like 40 or 50 miles total. Okay, I'm here. Wow. Okay, I look like a wreck, but I don't care. I just left the hotel. It is 9:45 a.m., which is not very early at all. However, I have been up since 6:30 working on my draft, trying to get my thesis done, submitted by Friday so that it's over and I can get my degree. I still have a couple more forms to sign, a couple more things to do, but I guess I'll just have to do it later. I have 8 hours on the road, 8 hours on I-70 West. Hope to stop at the world's largest spur and the world's largest easel. It's a very, very exciting day. Copper. Copper. Ooh, stretch. Big stretch.
No, stop. We like the zoo animals separated by this.
Oh, no, okay, that's fine. I'm in Denver. I just left Laura's house. It's 9 a.m. and I have about 12 hours on the road today to get to Boise, Idaho. That way, tomorrow I can leave early and do about 10 hours, 9 hours maybe, and then get to Seattle at like a reasonable hour, like 7. But tonight I'll be rolling in at like 9:30, 10, probably. There's an accident and I don't know how to go around anything because I'm very GPS dependent. Oh no, this is what I'm merging onto. I wanted to take the scenic route. The scenic route would take me straight through the Rockies via I-70 to Salt Lake. However, I was advised that like, because my car has very little ability to accelerate, that like maybe that wouldn't be the best option and I should take maybe a more flat route. And maybe that it contributes to like this route that I'm taking supposed to be faster. So, anyway, but also I mark another state off my list, Wyoming. I'll just leave you with this quote from Jenna Marbles, which says, "Life is very short, but also very long." And I feel like that is applicable to my drive as well. It is very short. 10 hours a day? That's a lot of your day, but I mean, it's doable. But then for 4 days. And I know people have said, how long are you driving out to Seattle? And I say 4 days. And some people have been like, oh, well, that will be nice. You could do little stops along the way. And I would like to say to these people now, no, you can't. Okay, I've made it to Boise, Idaho. Last night the drive was awful. Like, it was really after 6 p.m. It just started going downhill. And I just remember, my GPS saying like, 20 miles to Boise, Idaho. And I'm just like, there's no lights. There's no city lights. There's nothing. It's flat expanse everywhere. It wasn't until 5 miles from my hotel that I started to actually see the city. I've been in this city for 20 minutes. I think 21-year-old Logan was onto something when she said, I think Boise, Idaho is the next big thing. And I wanted to move out here to make it happen. I actually applied for, I think, some government jobs, like government analyst positions in Idaho, just in case something happened. And nothing did. But I like it. Everything in Boise is very new. But they built a canal through the city. I passed over it. And I think maybe that's just the West though. Maybe that's not an interesting fact. But the West just builds their water and they build their waterways. And in the Midwest and in the East, like, it's just there. There's just so much water. We don't even need to build it. Got to the hotel at like 10:30 and I slept until like 8 because I went to bed at like 11:30. No, it was like 11:30 to 7:30 because now it is, oh, my clock is wrong. Now it's 8:30 and I have an 8-hour drive to Seattle. I'm gonna have to stop at TJ Maxx and get a pair of dress pants and dress shoes because I just like don't know what I have. You would think like after packing multiple times I'd be really conscientious of my items. Closed-toed shoes and my feet look horrendous after my toenails fall off. My toenails fell off skiing this past winter, so my feet look horrendous. So I really need closed-toed shoes or else they might be like, that is a violation. you know, and I get it. I get it. Gas prices are rising as I'm going westward. So I think the cheapest was somewhere in, actually probably Ohio. Maybe Missouri was pretty cheap, but like I would say $3.90 somewhere. And then this is the most I've paid at $5 a gallon in Idaho. And at the West, they have the dinosaur logo gas called Sinclair. I love the dino gas. I think that is so cool. Such a cool mascot. Landed in Seattle and, well, Bellevue, which was right outside of Seattle, and I have never had such a stressful driving experience. Well, maybe I have, but this traffic is awful. They closed one interstate because of a crash that was really bad, and it must have been like multiple crashes like happened, because the interstate has been closed, I think, since noon, and it's like 4:30. We received these alerts and to not take Interstate 5 into the city. So what that means then is that all the other interstates carry the burden that I-5 was supposed to have. While I have time, I am going to get dress pants and shoes for tomorrow. I'm at TJ Maxx. I might as well run to Target and grab some things, any type of like snack items for the week. Dinner, I probably should grab it while I'm here. And I'm glad I gave myself an evening to get ready, to settle in. Buckle up. Today was probably the best day of work for anyone ever. It started off with, I'm gonna call them my host family, like I'm studying abroad. Host family, Amy and Jim. Amy invited me to go to Starbucks with her this morning, and apparently the CEO of Starbucks lives in this neighborhood where the Starbucks is, and it is very nice. It is also very large, and it was a good experience. Then I took the bus to work, successfully, I might add, and arrive to be greeted by Bob, who is the IT guy. But also, I'm thinking Bob is a cornerstone of Green Diamond. He is a catch-all. Bob gave me a tour. Bob basically gave me the 411, hooked me up with email, fixed my charger, like, he did everything today. But it doesn't end there. Oh no. Because for lunch, Bob says, hey, let's go to Pike's Market. It's on the water, it's near the pier, you can see the Ferris wheel. They have fish imported from like all over the world, like crazy swordfish. And he's like, isn't this cool? And I'm like, yeah. Also, Bob, I'm overwhelmed. Did wear sneakers. So I wore my Nike sneakers because I was so worried that I was going to be doing some like serious walking today. I didn't know what to expect. So I come to work in a skirt, a t-shirt, and some Nikes. Because we got to be comfortable. We got to be active today. So anyway, back to the story. We're in the marketplace. Bob says, what do you want? I say sushi because I'm looking around. I don't see any sushi. I want out of there. And he's like, got it. And we're at this restaurant. We get the bento box. It's amazing. It is like gourmet bento box. my friend Susan, there are 4 of them. She gave me a tour. She gave me swag. Insert picture here. She dug it out of some closet somewhere and was like, nobody's gonna wear it. Might as well be you. This is the one evidence I have of my first day at Green Diamond forever in memory, and that's the image that will be there. So whatever. I loved it. It's so awesome. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever done a scavenger hunt, but this is exactly what it feels like. I'm doing a self-guided tour in this apartment, and it's just giving me directions like, go here, find this, turn left at the elevator. You know, go up the ramp, take a right. I have no idea where I'm at. Okay, I've already went the wrong way, so. Oh, so tiny. Okay, if I'm honest, it's giving Ohio State dorm. It's giving Ohio State off-campus living. And there's really nothing wrong with that. But I just want to feel more adult than this, and this feels so small. 10 by 12. I don't know, the iPhone is making it look much larger than it is, but I'm just trying to tell you. That it's just not that big. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's just what it means to live here. That's fine. What's going on? I have now been in Seattle for over 24 hours. Had my first day of work. It was very successful. Toured my first apartment. It was very mediocre. Made 4 mistakes, which was really not very many on my first day. I was expecting to make more, and I remember them because I counted them. And now it is Saturday, and the apartment tour that I had scheduled for this afternoon has been canceled. This morning I scheduled a bunch of visits for different apartments in the city. And because Seattle just has this sort of unique neighborhood feeling, I really want to find one that I like and then just commit to look in that area. And I'm overwhelmed because I'm looking at Green Lake, which is a quieter community, and there's a lot of nice parks near it. And recently there's a light rail that runs to the east of Green Lake, and so it's like easier to access downtown. All I want to do is go to a Barnes and Noble and order a coffee and sit down and call my friends in the Barnes and Noble. You might be like, why would you take a phone call in Barnes and Noble? Why not? It's a retail space, okay? Maybe a mall. Malls are safe. You can do whatever you want or nothing at all in a public space while seeing things. A mall is a great option. Okay, so like the good news is that I now have the bus card. After 45 minutes, I finally have a bus card. So now I'm a free agent. I can give Amy her card back. And then Drew got back to me, my friend Drew, and he's like, just come over. So I'm going to probably I'm hopefully gonna walk to Drew's house. It might be like an hour walk, but I have time. Hopefully he does too, I don't know. Yesterday was so fun. After yesterday morning sort of ordeal, I met up with my friend Drew at his current apartment, and it is so nice. He has a stellar view of the city. And I met his girlfriend, and she's super nice, and we went and got a smoothie, picked up some things for a barbecue. Coworkers were hosting a barbecue. It was a lot of fun. There were 5 dogs there, and they were amazing. I loved each and every one of those dogs. They were so cute. There was this one Pomeranian that looked exactly like a potato, and its name was Shamu, and I absolutely loved it. And I made a couple of visits for apartments. Amy and Jim made this amazing salmon. He so politely got out this chart of trout and salmon species in Washington and showed me all the different types of fish. I had no idea there were so many. And I just can't believe they keep feeding me dinner every day. Every morning so far, Amy has gotten me a coffee. And I just have to believe that they like me, that they think I am a fun temporary third roommate. Because I would feel like if somebody was in my home, maybe that they would be bothersome or in my way. But I think they like my company. I'm just gonna believe that they like helping me, and I have taken every bit of help that they can give me. And so Amy every day sends me apartments in the area, and she'll like know if it's a good deal, and if it's in a great location, and if it has a good layout, and if it's not by like a really bad rental company. And so I'm scheduling tours for places that she sent to me and more. I have a tour today at Green Lake. Also, the last thing is I'm really good at telling and not showing. So I really need to just get over it and just film. Remember to film where I'm at. Every little thing. The coffee shop, the bay, the store, the house. Like, I don't know. Everything. Okay, it's been like a week and a half since I've been in Seattle and been at work, and I'm really good at telling my life, but not very good at showing it. So here's just an update of me telling all the things I couldn't show or forgot to show. I got an apartment. And I every day have went to some furniture store or somewhere I ordered a couch. Very easy. I walked in there. They said, "What are you looking for?" I said, "A sofa with a pull-out mattress." They said, "Really? Because nobody has that." And I said, "I know, I went online. Do you have any that can get to me before the end of September?" And they said, "We have one, and we can get it to you tomorrow." And I said, "I would love that, but not tomorrow." Because when people deliver things to your house, you have a 6-hour window in which they can come. And I, as a new employee, do not have time to, during the work week, open up a 6-hour window. So I was like, I'm gonna need to get back to you. Just put it for Friday, this next Friday, the 19th, because now, and only now, do I have internet. But then I was like, okay, I have internet. I have no place to do my work. So, as evidenced by my one table and chair setup, no place to do my work. And oh, I bought this from my friend Drew. It's a Roku TV. It works great. Just turned it on yesterday and watched a Leonardo DiCaprio movie. I don't know what it was about. It was about crime, organized crime. Okay, and then this is all my trash. I'm trying to be mindful and maybe recycle. In my new life, in my new city, I will be more conscientious of what I throw away. And a fun fact about me is I don't have a drill yet. I don't have a toolkit yet. I've been in here, this is my 4th day since move-in day. That's just not a lot of time, quite frankly, to do anything. So, I think that's what I'm realizing. Like, I haven't even really been here for a full 2 weeks. It would be a full 2 weeks on Friday. And that's still just not a lot of time, and a lot has happened since then. So I should be proud. This is why I had no time to show, only tell. But I'm gonna be better at showing. I think I've got to, if I want to do these video diaries. So. Are you the neighborhood cat? Hello.
Phone's having a panic attack.
You know how you live here?
I have COVID.
Saturday, August 26th, I think. And I started experiencing symptoms. In hindsight, on Wednesday. Then Thursday, I awoke and I still didn't feel well, but I was not coughing and I was not sneezing. But then by 9 a.m. in the office, I start sneezing, I start coughing, and I'm like, oh no, I've got to hit the road. Because if I stay and I'm symptomatic, that's one thing, but now that I know, I gotta go. And it's not like school where you tell people, like, do I have permission to go home because I'm feeling sick? You just sort of duck out of there. So I got out of there at like 10:30 a.m. Some delirium dreams. And I watched Only Murder in the Building with Selena Gomez and Martin Short, and I really liked it. And then today, I'm building a bed. Do I have the energy to build a bed? I have all weekend. So, even if it takes me all weekend, might as well start now, I guess.